Hello everyone, I'm Manju. Welcome to Sharing Cooking Secrets. Today I'd like to show you how to make cake pops. So sometimes we have leftover sponge and what to do with it. So I have here about a cup and a half of chocolate sponge, and you can use any sponge you like, whatever you have. And I'm just going to just crush this up like this. Now the options of adding things to this is like endless. You can add a variety of things. So today I'm just going to show you something really simple that you'll find at home as well. You'll find all the ingredients probably at home. So we just want to crush this up until it kind of looks like breadcrumbs. So I have some chocolate fudge sauce, and you can see the recipe of this in my previous videos. And we need to put about a good 2 tablespoons of it. Right? And you can always add more later on if you require. And I've got some praline which I've crushed up. And everything is like eyeballing. You kind of just see it and just kind of guess how much you want to put. It's really up to you. So I've got some biscuits here, so you can use any biscuit you like, whatever you have at home. And I'm just going to crush it up a bit. So maybe for this much, maybe 2 biscuits is enough. And I'm also going to put maybe a tablespoon of chocolate chips. So I like to crush up the chocolate chips with my rolling pin. I'm just going to dash this up. I like to crush up the chocolate chips as well. So we'll just add this to our mixture. And we kind of want to mix this up so it becomes a dough. It becomes like a soft dough. You can add some jam if you like, jam of your choice. And you know, the trick is to kind of taste it and just make sure that it's yummy. I'll bring it all together. So I'm going to take off my gloves now and kind of just make this a nice dough. So bring it all together like this. Clean up the bowl. Now what we need to do is make small balls out of this. I don't want to make them too big. Right, do this so you kind of make it really tight so they don't open up, maybe a little bit more. And roll it in the palms of your hands like this. Take a teaspoon and measure with your spoon like this. So then every time you have the same size. You can do that if you want. This is very important to do it like this, make it really tight, and then roll it. Otherwise, it'll open up very easily. It's really important to make them this size because we're going to dip this in chocolate, then we're going to cover it with sprinkles, so it's going to kind of double. So I've got about 24 pieces of our cake pops, and the next step is to get some melted chocolate. And you can see my previous videos on how to melt chocolate, okay? I have these lollipop sticks. Now, there are 2 holes in one end of the stick. Now, that needs to be dipped into the chocolate, like this, okay? Now, once you've dipped that, take your cake pop and very gently insert it inside, right? Now, when you do this, your cake pop should not fall apart. If it falls apart, that means you've not tightened it enough before making the ball, okay? So do this to all of your cake pops. That's why I crushed the chocolate chips and the praline and the biscuits nicely. Otherwise, it's difficult to poke in the cake pop, the sticks. Now we need to put them in the freezer. Now if you keep this in the freezer, just keep them for about 1 hour, that's more than enough. Or if you're going to keep them in the refrigerator, you must keep them for about 2 hours. So our cake pops are quite frozen now, and I have some melted chocolate here and some sprinkles. I've got some chocolate vermicelli and hundreds and thousands. And what you do is now dip this into your chocolate like this and kind of shake off the excess chocolate as much as possible. You don't want this falling in your sprinkles, okay? Now once you've done that, quickly just throw the sprinkles all over your cake pops. And I've got a thermocol stand here, and you just keep doing that. Make sure your chocolate is a little warm, okay? If your chocolate is not warm enough, the extra chocolate's not going to drip, and you'll have too much chocolate on your cake pops, okay? So kind of shake off the excess and quickly. Now you've got to do this really quickly. So your chocolate hardens, nothing's going to stick on them, okay? You can also just do this if you like. Just put it in like this and just do that. That also looks very smart. On the chocolate ones, you can pipe some white chocolate. So I have some melted white chocolate here, and you can just do this if you want. Or you can just do a random design like this even, whatever you like. You can leave them like this, or if you want to gift them, you can wrap them in these pouches. Let's put them in here. And I've got some of these wire ribbons. Okay. Get a pen or a pencil and turn the wire over it, so you get a nice curly whirly design. Looks very pretty. Or you can, if you don't want to do that, you can just get paper cups, small paper cups, and you can put them like that as well.